The Baltimore Ravens head south after slaying a goat for Halloween.
Brady goes down again. That'll be gay.
The New Orleans Saints know a little something about flexing the D muscles as well.
Card runs into his own blocker and then is brought down by Onyemata.
Both these teams must have had wet leg playing in their earbuds before their games last week. Both had plenty of big D to go around in Week 8. Degrees won't get them anywhere this week, though. Each team needs its run defense to step up, because each team's offense tends to start on the ground. I'd say in non-traditional ways, but run games are run games these days. This isn't Emmitt Smith football anymore. So the Saints have to worry about a QB-led rush attack. Lamar Jackson, Week 8, 43 yards, 9 carries, popping it for close to 7.5 for the season.
And he's still able to get underneath it. I mean, this is why we all marvel at what Lamar Jackson can do.
Saints defenders have to decide, follow him or follow the running back. Gus Edwards, 5.9 a run last week. Kenyon Drake, 8.9 a run.
They're going to add a lot more to that right here. Inside the 30-yard line, Drake finally tackled by Edwards.
Saints linebacker Pete Werner, what do you got? He's a beast. Only one guy has more stops in the NFL than he does.
Benjamin is the back, not for long. Pete Werner right there.
Stops, by the way, equals tackles considered a defensive success. He's as good as Peter Gibbons' girlfriend's hypnotist. He's really good.
Catch not made, and it's busted up by Pete Werner.
Little help, fellas. New Orleans defense allowing 4.5 a run overall.
Murray rolls the dice on 3rd down and long and gets good blocking up front against a light box to get the first down.
Who Dad is like, okay, but how about the other way around? Alvin and the Chipmunk, singular. Baltimore's defense also faces a supposed non-traditional challenge in Kamara and Hill. Taysom, 10 carries last week, 61 yards.
It's Hill looking for a block from Vanette. He's got the first down.
Kamara with the vision and hops to the side, continuing his good day.
Ravens against the run, facing Tampa Bay almost doesn't count. Held them under 3 yards per carry. Body of work, more like Fred Flintstone, 4.4 yards per carry allowed. They can stand to lay off some of those dino birds.
He's going to run it for a touchdown.
If only Baltimore had an elite middle linebacker, maybe someone like leading the NFL in tackles, like Roquan Smith. Yeah, plug him in and see what happens. Saints and Ravens aren't all ground and pound all day, every day. It just leads the way. Each QB comes in off a nice outing. Each one focuses on someone other than a wide receiver. Andy Dalton, 9 touchdowns, 4 INTs on the season, 95.1 rating. Last week versus Vegas, put up a rating close to 120, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Dalton, it's Kamara. Oh, he's gonna take it in! He lunged! Touchdown!
Ravens have to be able to cover Kamara in the passing game. 10 targets last week, 9 catches, 96 yards, 2 scores.
It's Kamara with room to roam. Here he goes. He breaks the tackle coming in from Harmon and scores for the 3rd time today.
Baltimore has played running backs as pass catchers well. Rating allowed to running backs 90.8 in 2022. Plenty respectable. Linebacker Patrick Queen has played a big role in that, has a rating against of 81.9 with an INT. Baltimore hasn't allowed a touchdown to a running back this season.
2nd and 15. Blocked by Wills. Chubb out there. Read well on the play by Geno Stone.
Pass defense overall, Dalton faces did what it needed to do versus Brady, held him to a sub-90 rating. Holding QBs to a 90.1 rating overall, Marlon Humphrey could make things real tough on Chris Olave.
Evans put that left hand up because he gets separation there from Humphrey, but give credit to Humphrey for catching up.
New Orleans offense on 3rd down, Baltimore's defense on 3rd down. That's a big deal. Saints were 7 for 12 moving the sticks last week. Ravens held court on 9 of 13 3rd downs versus Tampa.
Up nicely. Brady, though, can't find anybody open, and down he goes again.
Saints secondary gets a Jackson coming in off a nice arm game. Jackson 27 of 39 last week, 2 TDs, no INTs, rating over 100.
And getting it out of his hands quickly over O'Connor. Prepared to make that throw and instantly gets it out there.
His receiver of choice appears to be a tight end no matter who it is. Mark Andrews Andrews left last week's game hurt, 5 targets, 3 receptions, 33 yards before departing. Baltimore tight end Isaiah Likely comes in, ends the night with 7 targets, 6 catches, 77 yards.
Jackson, as he does so often, is able to escape and picks up a first down up to the 29-yard line. That's Isaiah Likely.
Saints defense couldn't have played the pass better in Week 8. They didn't even have Marshawn Lattimore. They had Alontae Taylor, though. He lined up against Devontae Adams 50% of snaps last week. Adams, 3 yards, 1 catch. Saints clamped him, and they clamped Derek Carr too. Only 101 yards, no TDs, and INT, 3.9 yards per attempt.
From Miller, and it's deflected and intercepted and grabbed by Tyrann Mathieu.
Since Lamar loves tight ends, what about their pass defense against that position? Holding them to a paltry 61.1 rating, no touchdowns. It's not the same when the QB is doing Lamar things, but still.
Here they come up the middle, he dumps it off. He got it to the tight end, Moreau, but they're going to lose a couple on the play.
Last note, Ravens need to chill on the yellow versus Tampa Bay, 101 yards in penalties. Game means a lot to both squads. Is this a flock win or who dat W? Put it in the comments section. Here's what we got.